What's up, YouTube? It's Key and Kenneka TV. I'm back with another video on this Kenneka Jenkins topic situation thingy. Before I get into it, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and turn on your post notifications. That way whenever I post stuff, you'll see it. Okay. Now, with this situation, and I'm gonna address this situation one thing because people have been hitting me up saying, oh, you're trying to be like the girl that went viral. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to be like anybody. I basically took information, and just like her, I'm nosy as hell. Okay. In my time, I used to be a private investigator, so yeah. So me trying to be like, no, it's nothing like that. And secondly, a lot of things I agree with her, and a lot of things I don't agree. Now, moving forward, I'm going based off of, just like her. Like I said, I'm nosy as hell. So I went on the friends page before they even deleted their page and everything. I went on their page as well, and I was looking at their comments. I was looking at everything. I was looking at everything, just like she was. I was looking at everything. So, with that being said, I'm going based off my own opinion. Now, this video is about the second part. I'm not sure. I'm going to insert a clip because I'm not sure if you guys even saw the video of a young man. He had posted his live video, which was actually 3 hours after the Irene girl, or 2 hours after the Irene girl. And you can clearly see in the video that Kenneka was, in fact, well after the fact. So that I feel as though, this is just my opinion. The live video should be excluded because it doesn't hold any value now that his live video came out. His was at 3, theirs was at 1. So I don't see any way possible if a girl that was getting raped, if she was getting raped and assaulted and all this stuff, she would be in there partying hours later. That makes no sense. Again. So I'm gonna exclude the live video. I believe, somebody they was in the room or whatever the case may be. And I believe she probably did go in the bathroom and, make out with a young man, whoever or whatever. And that could have been, her dude or, her little boy toy, whatever, somebody you talk to, it could have been anybody or whatever. But, maybe somebody else wanted parts too or whatever. So that could be, where a lot of foul play came into part. But, yeah, like I said, she was still alive and well, moving around, drinking and chilling hours after that live video went viral. Or not even after it went viral, because she was dead after it went viral. But I mean, like, after the girl made the live video at I believe she made it at like 1:30 or something like that, and he made his at 3, and she was still good. Now, I'ma address the girl that went viral. She has a lot of key points. And I'm going to say this, and this is just me. And then I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not none of that. But I feel as though, my opinion, I think she's kind of going too far in depth with stuff. That's why we have Chicago PD or the police department, law enforcement, period, so they can do their jobs and, investigate stuff. We don't want to put ourselves in any situation where it's going to have law enforcement looking at us like, what's, you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like she's definitely probably doing that to herself. Like, she's putting herself in a predicament that has nothing to do with her. She's in a whole nother state, and she's just too much involved. I saw a video that she posted live, I guess the other day, where she was talking about she was saying, it was yesterday, it had been earlier today, and she was saying like she had got information from someone. I don't know if it was a friend or whoever. She got information from this person, and basically they was telling her what happened at the hotel. Now it's all well and good. We could all give our opinions and stuff like that. But once you start searching and going deep into stuff like that, and then people hitting you up and they telling you stuff like that, now that puts you involved, and you could be an accessory. So that right there, I don't want no parts of. I don't want to be involved in none of this stuff. Like I said, it's sad that what happened to the girl. But as far as like the whole investigation part, I don't want to be a part of that at all. And I feel like she's putting herself in a predicament, which is going to cause the police to probably reach out to her and tell what she knows or who told her that, exactly what happened. Because she says she know what happened. Well, she kind of know what happened, and somebody reached out to her and told her what happened. So, like I said, I don't want to put myself in that predicament. Now, like I said, I'm giving my opinion on what I feel as though might have happened, and I feel like now that everything's unraveling, I kind of feel like she could have been set up. She could have been set up. I'm a little iffy about both. She could have been set up, but I don't see why would she get set up in a hotel like that has cameras. I just don't get. That's why I'm kind of iffy with the whole setup situation. But she could have been set up, or it could have been somebody from the hotel that, management or somebody from the hotel that, saw her staggering and just took that to their advantage or whatever the case may be. But because it point blank period, whoever the person was that put her in that freezer works there. That's just that. Whoever it was that put her in that freezer, they worked there because they knew to put her in that freezer. Nobody that's visiting or anything like that, or even coming for a party, knows, okay, and something go wrong, knows, oh, let me go to the basement and go throw her in the freezer, turn it on and shit like that. Nobody knows that. So whoever, did this thing, did this murder, they put her in the freezer. And then once again, we still don't even know if it was a murder. The autopsy came back and it said that it's inconclusive. So where do we go from there? It could be a cover up. Me personally, I don't know. I don't feel like law enforcement is working hard on this case to try to come up. They're trying to exclude it as much as possible. Basically, oh, she walked in the freezer. I'm sure that Chicago PD has a fucking desk full of shit of people that got murdered. Like I said in the last video, Chicago is like one of the #1 states of crime. So they probably have a desk full of shit. So they probably just trying to sweep this under the rug real quick to eliminate shit on their desk. Like, oh, she walked into the freezer, which we all know that's not true. But, for them, for their job, it's way easier. So that's why everybody's trying to, solve this case and everything like that. And I understand the girl that went viral. I understand her compassion with it because of the simple fact that, we all do have younger siblings or cousins or whomever, in our families or in our extended families, that is young like this, that's in college. Like me, I have a niece. She's in college. She just went off to college. So, I fear for her. Because you're in college, you're meeting people, you don't really know these people, you don't know what their intentions are and nothing like that. So I fear for her as well. So, but I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament where it's gonna cause law enforcement or anything like that to come and question me about something, that I have no clue of, and I'm just having an opinion or whatever. And I don't want no one to reach out to me involved in this situation, telling me anything. The less I know, the more I don't have nothing to do with it. So I really don't, it's not that I don't care to know, but I don't want to know, if that makes sense. I don't want to know. But back on this topic, yeah, I feel as though, my opinion is, I feel like she possibly could have been set up. And the setup had to have, I'm sure it came from her friend, her best friend. I don't think I'm hearing, well, from what the girl that went viral said, I'm sorry, I don't even know her name, but the girl that went viral, they was saying like she was saying like all of them had something to do with it. The girl came back in the room and told Irene and them, what happened, Blasey, this, that. Even if that's the case, that's just basically her trying to cover it up and not tell the law enforcement anything. Is when I'm saying her, I'm saying Irene. That's just her not telling, them, what's going on. That's just her telling them, what's going on. That's just her not telling them what was going on or what she heard or what happened. That's just her keeping that to herself. And then she went on Instagram and Facebook and was like basically blaming it on the best friend. I'm sure if she had anything to do with it, she wouldn't blame the best friend, because then at that point they could start pointing fingers, and no one's done that yet. So I don't think the Irene girl had nothing to do with it. Like I said, that's my opinion. I don't think she had nothing to do with it at all. But now that I'm looking at everything and I'm reading everything, I feel like the best friend possibly could have had something to do with that, because from my understanding, the best friend worked at the hotel as well. So that's why Irene was so close, because they both worked at the hotel. Now, moving forward, I believe she had something. The best friend has something to do with her with her, with her, could have been, I don't think, probably not her death, but she had something to do with the whole setup of getting the girl in the hall. Whoever caused this death, she had something to do with getting Kenneka out in that hallway or whatever, for them to finish their job, whatever they had going on. I'm hearing it was a beef with the brother, and they couldn't get to the brother, so they got to the sister, which that makes no sense again, because why get to the sister? Why plan all this to get to the sister when you could just plan all this to get to the brother? That makes absolutely no sense. So we probably won't ever know unless someone confessed or whatever the case may be, but we probably won't ever know. We really won't. It is sad, but we probably won't ever know what actually took place at that hotel. I know for a fact she was murdered. I know she was murdered. I don't think that girl walked into the thing, heavy doors, pulling doors back, went to the basement, turned freezers on and shit. She didn't do all that. I don't think she did all that. That's not my opinion. I don't think she did that. She was definitely murdered, and she was placed in that freezer, and with the freezer turned on. That's just that. I don't have nothing else, to say about that. I just don't think so. I just basically came back to say, like, in my opinion, the live video of Irene should be excluded because of the simple fact that she was still in the room having fun. Don't even look like clothes was touched, jean jacket on, hair still in place and everything after the fact. We're looking so far into that video due to the fact that that was the only thing that was seen at the moment besides when she went missing. That's the only thing that was online besides she went missing was that video. So we're looking so deep into that video, like trying to find little clues and Blue's Clues and shit, and that really that didn't have nothing to do with anything. So I'm gonna try. I don't know how to work this computer shit, but I'm learning. I'm getting around it, but I'm gonna try to insert the clip of what the boy had posted on Facebook, and then y'all could give me your opinion. I'm sure you will in my messages underneath. But everybody that keeps saying or that have said, hold up. Stop. Move. Oh. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but whatever. But anyway. So everybody that just keeps saying, oh, you're trying to be like her. I'm not trying to be like her. If that's the case, everybody's trying to be. There's so many fucking YouTubes on YouTube of this whole situation. Don't try to come at me about, you trying to be. I'm not trying to be like anybody. I'm trying to be like me. Key. Nobody else. I'm giving my opinion, and that's just basically what I think. Like I said, that's just what it is. I'm going based off of the shit that's out there, and I'm reading in between the lines, and I'm being the fuck nosy, just like everybody the fuck else. So don't come on my page with that bullshit, because you will get fucking blocked. Your comment will get muted, and it won't be seen. So there's no point to even put the shit on my page. So you can move around with that bullshit. But anyway, all those that, like or got something to say, you could comment underneath, and I'm going to reply. That's it. Later.